hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. It's Evie's popping off behind me. It's another Premier League watch along as always, and it is West Ham versus Manchester City. A pretty big game in respect of the Premier League table. Before a ball was kicked today, City were first, West Ham were third or fourth maybe. West Ham starting the season really well, both teams undefeated so far. It's going to be a big one. How are we all doing today? Hello Tom, hello Yaddle, Pooh, is that Seb, and DR, who is obviously a West Ham fan. How are we doing today? I'm playing Red Dead and the Pinkertons just killed a horse. Excellent work. Thanks so much for that update. Yes, and with it being a 3 p.m. kickoff, it makes it a little bit trickier for me, but we will see if we can we'll see what we see. And speaking of seeing that, oh my, no. That's not right. Ignore that. Oh, right. Okay. That shouldn't have happened, should it? Goodness me. Okay. Ignore that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we could remedy that. Oh my gosh, it's all kicking. One sec, guys. Oh no, nothing happened there. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is the part in the stream where, you know, I need to move around. Oh, one sec. Wait, is this gonna follow me? It's not. One sec. Follow me? Hello? No? Why are you being a little bitch? There we go. Okay, good. Right, let's go. Let me just go see if I can remedy that. 1 second, chaps. Oh dearie me. Oh dear. Oh no, that's not going to work because my touchscreen's not working. Brilliant. What a shambles this has turned out to be. Goodness me. All I wanted to do was look at the teams, and this is how I'm repaid. What a shambles. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's go back to what I was trying to do. Even that's not fully right. Christ, what is going on in the world? In this world of chaos in which we live. Right, there we go. Boom. Okay, sorted. That was so funny. Right, okay, anyway. No, it's not fun and games, yeah? And I was talking about the issues with it being a 3 p.m. kickoff, and then that happens immediately. But yeah, so in terms of the West Ham team, I have no idea how West Ham are going to shape up, to be honest. They threw a bit of a curveball by benching Benrahma and having Alvarez and Ward-Prowse and Souček and Paquetá in the same midfield. So DR, it'd be interesting to see what you think is going to happen. I've just sort of like put what FUBMob is going to do. I also don't really 100% know what City are going to do. City have a lot of injuries today. Kovacic, De Bruyne, Stones, and Grealish are all out. So I think this is how we're going to shape up. I think it's going to be quite similar to what we saw in the Fulham game. Thank you so much, Talal. I think this is going to be how we shape up with. Actually, I don't even know, because Bernardo starting was a bit of a curveball. I thought it was going to be someone like Nunes, but I do think that it's going to be Walker on the right wing, which will allow Foden to play in the middle, Alvarez in the middle as well. We saw Doku play, start on the right, but then move over to the left against Fulham. So I think it's going to be a similar situation in that respect. 4-3-1-2 says Diaz, Bowen and Antonio up top. We shall see. All I ask for to our lads is to not do 5 stupid fouls, says Tom. Yeah, and in terms of the rest, I mean, but this might be totally wrong. It might be a Kanji stepping up into the midfield, Walker at centre-back, Bernardo on the right. It might be that, but Bernardo in the middle, Foden on the right. It might be that, but Foden on the left, Doku on the right. It might be Gvardiol stepping up and Walker staying back. So I'm not 100%. I guess that's sort of like the good thing with these options, but I would be very surprised if it wasn't this. Yao says Nunes may have his debut. Yeah, again, I thought he was going to start. I didn't know if Bernardo was fully fit. Apparently, he is. So that is a thing. If Akanji steps into midfield, I might kill myself. Shut up, Musty. That was the link you sent me, you fraud. Oh, but there we go. Now I'm nervous to click anything. Now I'm nervous to click anything because that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have opened the tab in another browser. Highly legally, Joe. James Ward-Prowse free kick today. It's confirmed. I mean, Musty, if you could sort of like update me and let me know when that, you know, highly legitimate link you gave me is working, that would be ideal, to be honest with you. If I click that button, is it going to happen again? I don't know. I'm nervous now. I'm going to click this button and we'll see what happens. Oh, hello. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be a shambles of a stream, to be honest. You can blame the 3 p.m. blackout rule for that. To be honest, there's not really much I can do about that. But there we go. Yeah, if there is a James Ward-Prowse free kick, I'm going to be highly upset. A free kick goal, anyway. I wouldn't be that upset about a free kick generally, as long as it doesn't go in the back of the net. It is working. Okay, so what, any of them? Oh my god. Hello, Mo. Going to report you to the culture station. How do I do this, Musty? Oh, is it something cast? Question mark. It's like the knob cast, but you replace knob for sports. Is that what I'm looking at? Oh my! Right, okay. I'm currently looking at a McCafe advert. Right, okay, that's that site muted. Okay, I think we're good. Hello, HDB. How are you doing, you beautiful human being? You beautiful human being. How are you, HDB? Hope you've had a cracking week. Hopefully some good games coming up. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And hopefully it's going to be a cheeky victory to the City on what is so far a true shambles of a stream. No, don't worry, Jack. I've done this before. I'm just never good at it. I hate it when we play at 3 p.m, man. I can't stand it. Because I'm always delayed behind you guys as well. No, you can't hear it now. Shut up. You can't hear it now. You didn't hear anything. Yeah, Pooh, if you could update me on Plymouth, that would be glorious and gorgeous. Shows the match. Shut up. Score prediction. I'm going to say a 1-0 win. I think this is going to be quite an even game. I don't think it's going to be a domination either way. Well, I certainly don't think it's going to be domination from a West Ham perspective. That's my sort of thoughts on it. Why is there insane delays? Because, Mo, I need to put some sort of delay. It's 10 seconds, actually. I need to put some sort of delay on because it's a stupid 3 p.m. game. That's why. And because you're a cretin, Mo, you'll spoil it for me. That's why. So even with the 10-second delay, I'll still be like 2 minutes behind. But there we go. Show the game, pretend you're playing FIFA, says Jack. Wow, these hyper-realistic graphics. Who'd have thought? Who would have thunk it? Not me, that's who. This would be a 3-0. I feel it in my bones, says Yaddle. Give me 3k knob coins for the link, says Musty. I don't think so. Well, great. I mean, Musty, this highly legal link you sent me is currently buffering on Robertson's back. So, you know, that's a good time to be had by all, isn't it? That's certainly a good time to be had by all. There we go. I've refreshed it. Boom. No, you're not actually supposed to give him points, Tia. Hello, FIFA Madness. It should be a good season this season. It'll be good if City get the win. I just watched the Liverpool game earlier. Very good for Liverpool to get the victory back in the end. But if they play like that against someone like Brighton, they lose like 3-4-0 in the first half, to be honest. Like, Wolves should have been away with that game in the first half. Like, Acunha's finishing tragic. The rest of his game's good, though. But that one in particular, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Hello, Tab. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it. Wolves disappointed us, says Yaddle. Yeah, they should. Well, they disappointed themselves, to be honest. They just should have done so much better. But they didn't. Well done, Musty. Good work. Good work on that. That's a big fat L for you. Big fat one. Gay score predictions in, chaps, if you haven't already done so. As I say, I'm going for a cheeky 1-0 to the City. You say that, though, but Liverpool have 3 defenders missing. I mean, it's irrelevant because you can only base it off what's on the pitch. A team with a competent finisher today, that game's gone in the first half. Yeah, this is some awful officiating here. 12:30 game's always horrible. Wolves looking a lot better than whatever predicted. Yeah, and even against United they looked good, but they just can't finish their dinner, can they? They just can't finish their dinner, so it's a thing. Jack, maybe I'll do it at some point. Thoughts on the night pool today? What does that mean, Quinch? 3-0, says Yaddle. I'm going broke. Oh, God, Mo. Be careful. Say it again, then. I want your prediction again. I want your prediction again. I am a hacker, to be fair. I am. It's not a West Ham kit. No, this is a Manchester City kit. Firm the L, give Liverpool props. But they were shit in the first half. So no, not really. To be fair. I'm so scared, says Yado. Yeah, as I say, this is going to be a tricky game. Have I finished my Nobcoin testing? What does that mean, Tay? Have I finished the testing? You can do a GIF if you want. Score prediction, 1-0 City. Mo says 2-1 City. I got excited because I saw that Salah had 3 assists, and I did a wild card in FPL, and I popped Salah in my team, but then he got one of them taken away. I don't know how that works for FPL. Will it still give him the assist because he caused the own goal? And I know he only got 2 assists in the real world, but there we go. I know, but FIFA Madness, that's not my point. My point is that if they played someone good, like competent going forwards, then the game would have been done anyway. That's sort of the point I was making. It's sort of like reinforced the idea that they're not going to be in a title race. Leipzig are massive, says Jack. Huge. You said you've... Oh, right. Yeah, I need to sort that out, Tahab. It doesn't. He only got 2 on FPL as well. What a shame. And what aids? 1-0 West Ham, says Quinch. Elliot got the assist. Oh, is that for the FPL purposes? What a shame. Hello, Lux. Tom, if I don't see it, just pop it in again. Matey. Oh, you're unconfidently saying 2-0 or 2-1. That better be to City. Cunha reeked. Yeah, exactly. If he could finish his dinner... But that's sort of missing the point, FIFA Madness, isn't it? It's not. It's more a statement of. It's just sort of like reaffirm that they aren't going to be a title challenger. That's sort of the point I'm making. It's not a case of a hypothetical is not relevant. It sort of is in the grand scheme of performances at this stage in the season matter. Haaland blanking coming, says Mo. I've taken Haaland out of my team. Have I? Yes, I have. We shall see, DR. We shall see. I do watch matches highly legally, Adel. Normally through Sky or BT. I clicked on the stream watching and it was... I'm giving a man blowjob. Nice, mate. Nice, mate. Porn streams. Is that a real name? Is that a real name? I mean, ask Musty. He hooked me up with a highly legitimate source. 10 points is good. I captained him. Oh, is it 10 points? That's decent. Love that from you, Muha. Love that from you. Haaland Masterclass incoming is going to have 5 touches and 4 passes. Hey, he can play well and not touch the ball. That is the beauty of Haaland. That's the beauty of him. Do you think Granda's hard wins? Yeah, later in the season, HDB, absolutely. You know, when it's sort of like the last 5 games, all that matters is the win. This is my point with Arsenal. This is why I'm like not intimidated by Arsenal really on any level. Because at this stage in the season, it's sort of like the performances that matter, I think. Alvarez is starting, Toby. Yep. City will fall short because of no Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, we didn't really fall short in 18-19 when we didn't have him for the first half of the season. So I'd be very surprised. I would be very surprised if that was the case. We shall see, though. Yes, Toby's out for your FPL. Yeah, we can go back to the lineup one more time. Now it won't betray me. Now, this actually, I mean, Muha, you say we have so much depth, but this is the worst City bench I've ever seen. You can just see it over my shoulder. There's Phillips, Ake, Gomez, Nunez. We're actually popping Scott Carson on the bench. Oscar Bob is there as well. Realistically, there is no one on the bench to strengthen the side. Grealish, Stones, De Bruyne, Kovacic are all out. Hello, FL Lux. Hello, Lux. How are you doing, mate? I think you came over from the TikTok. Welcome, matey. Beautiful transition, of course, mate. Of course. Respects Carson, says Toby. Yeah, if you are new, guys, do make sure you are following the stream so you all stay updated for whenever we go live. We are a few moments away from kickoff for me. Now, bear in mind, chaps, if you are able to watch it live on the television via satellite, etc., I will be behind you. So, you know, maybe just bear that in mind. Your transition's a bit long. Definitely not. It's definitely the right size. You did wonderful stuff, Lux. Let me know who you support and make sure you are following the stream. Why is City still paying Scott Carson a wage? For vibes. He brings good vibes. He brings good vibes. He brings good vibes. Game started. Well, not for me, it hasn't. I'm watching the British Red Cross. Oh, this is why I hate 3 p.m. kickoffs. It's so upsetting. I love this camera that follows me. Things are happening, by the way, which I will not reveal yet. A new area is being constructed. I'm blinded by the light. I'd follow. I mean, you don't have to be a City fan to follow this channel, mate. Don't worry about that. I host a podcast which has got myself as a City fan, the other guy's a United fan. So don't worry about that. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see from FootMob now I'm like 47 seconds behind. Brilliant. Yeah, in fact, I think most of my viewers aren't City fans, to be fair. We've got quite a few United and Liverpool fans here, so don't worry about... Tayab, for example, is a Manchester United fan. Don't you worry about that. Right, okay, it started for me. I'm literally a whole minute behind. What a time to be alive. Thank you so much for following Lux. Get your score predictions in, matey. And keep me updated on the United game because, you know, I'm doing the podcast on United next week, obviously, with Gaskin, my United fan mate, and I'll only be able to watch the extended highlights. The first time I won't be able to watch a full 90 of United this season, I think, because City playing at the same time. But we've kicked off. If you want to use GIFs, guys, it's !store in the chat. Exactly, HDB. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. It's good to... this is why I like our podcast, which is City and United based, because it means that you get like a different perspective. It's not just an echo chamber. It's good to hear what Gasky United fan has to say about City from a United perspective, because then you think about things like, oh, I never even thought about it from that perspective. In a polite, respectful way, not in a, oh, you're a shit way, which is not helping anyone. As I suspected, potentially, it's Bernardo in the middle. We'll just have to see who is playing out wide on the right, and it is Doku on the left. If it's Walker on the right, then I am a genius. And it actually is. Okay, so I actually got the setup perfect. It's Doku on the left, Walker on the right, Foden in the middle, Bernardo in the middle as well. Yeah, so that's what's happened, Mo. It's as I suspected. It's already happened. It's happening before my eyes. Hello, Justy, the fan of EA. How are you doing, mate? You came from the TikTok. You're in the right place. The Twitch is clear of the TikTok, and thank you so much for following the channel, mate. Welcome to the stream. Let me know who you support. Lux and Justy. Oh, here we go. Foden's already in behind us here. Oh. Oi! My camera got... I need to stop doing that, because basically this camera is gesture controlled, and it gets confused if I put up my hand. There we go. And it's still confused. There we go. Lovely work. Cut in and shoot Doku, indeed. That's the good thing. Doku can do either or. He can do either or. If you're watching on the TikTok, you can stay there. Chances are I probably won't be able to see your messages. My phone's all the way over there. My Twitch chat's all the way over here. By all the way, I mean, like, you know, we're talking inches here. Do you think City will overtake United on league titles in the next 20 years? City currently have 9. United have 20. Do I think City will average 1 out of 2 over the next 20 years, and United might not? Now, I do think United will get at least 1. How is it both Bernardo, Foden and Bernardo in them? Because so have a look at the have a look at this, Mo. This is how we're setting up. Exactly, looks.
You had a fool and you had a waste of time.
So this is the City team. So it's Bernardo, Rodri in the sort of like double pivot as a sort of, not sixes, but you know what I mean, just ahead of the back 3. It's Foden, Alvarez as the 2 8/10s, Walker, Doku on the either wing, and then Haaland centrally through the middle. That is how we are lining up today, Mohamed Nader. So far, I think you could argue Will Prowse had a bigger impact on West Ham than what Rice would have had. No, Akanji's not progressing. It's that's what it looks like to me so far, anyway. But it is early days. Hello, Angus. How you doing, mate? It's a very good point, Angus. I don't foresee City doing a United where like they just become like, you know, dross for like the next decade. I think City are actually a very well-run club, and largely, I mean, obviously Pep matters. We're not going to be as good, obviously, but I don't think the drop is going to be as staggering as that United one, as an example. That's my thoughts, anyway. United one of the biggest clubs in the world, but we are awful. Yes, indeed. Certainly at least top 5. Real Madrid, I'd say probably the biggest, but yeah, at least top 5. Maybe you could push top 3 potentially. But yeah, definitely up there. Much bigger than City, that's for sure. You support West Ham, excellent stuff, just to get your score predictions in. Musty, this link you've sent me is having a fit currently, so I blame you for everything. Walker on the wing, what am I seeing? Hey, he's been doing it all season. He's been doing it all season, and he's literally been our best wide player as well doing that. Let's make no mistake about that. And also, it allows Foden to play in the middle, so I rate it highly. I rate it very, 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 very highly. Pizza Man says very attacking indeed. But Bernardo is that good. He can play as a sort of like double pivot player. He can play on the wings, either or. He can play as a 10. He can play as an 8. He can sort of play as a left back sometimes. That is the sort of player he is. He can do everything. And this is why I was so upset at the idea of losing him. And here is Doku. Speaking of wide players. That's really good work by him. He finds Rodri on the edge of the box. Falls to Kyle. We were just talking about him. Come on, Kyle. I thought I was going to do something there. 6 minutes in, no Haaland touch for Tayab. Oh, no. What's the goal for City this season after winning the treble? I mean, the goal every season is going to be to win as many trophies as you can, because they are City at the end of the day. But I don't think, you know... I think the minimum goal is to win the Premier League. Obviously, because that's what City do. Doku ball in, well defended by Zuma. Lucky I haven't watched the City get Quinch. You've been missing out. I'd fancy a draw today means West Ham won't stay top. City don't get maximum amount of points. It's a good point, Lux. It's a very good point if you are not a City fan. And as it stands, I believe it's Liverpool who are top of the table. Or is it City with... Actually, no, it would be City on goal difference, would it? Currently, I think. I believe that's correct. Oh, that should be a goal. And oh, dear me, it was such a good corner by Phil. And then Rodri with the header should have done so much better. And then cleared off the line. And somehow, I've no idea how City have not scored. Rodri's bullet header should have done better anywhere but the keeper. Yeah, thanks for that, Mo. It's such a good ball by Foden. Rodri at the back post. Should score there. Foden keeps the move alive. Pops it to Rodri again. Rodri for a third time. It came out to Haaland and... cleared off the line, and then Areola on the follow-up. City had about 4 or 5 chances to score there. Goodness me. Could not take one of them. Would you guys like some stats? I know you want some stats. I know you want some stats. Let me give you some stats. There you go. There you guys go. I am a generous god, and I have gifted the XG. It's mostly good. Oh, sorry, Nambra. Is this Football Manager? Which team are you again? Is it Wolves? Angus asks, do you reckon they have someone in mind for replacing Pep, or do you think it'd be someone a lot younger? I don't actually know. See, I thought that Arteta was going to be the man, but now there's a whole Arsenal half rivalry thing. I don't know if he would come. I don't care what anyone says. I would still love if Graham Potter came. There's obviously a lot of talk about Ten Hag. That's obviously not going to happen now because he's the United manager. I wouldn't want him anyway because of many reasons that have come to light this season. So I actually don't know who the most likely option would be, to be honest. If Kompany does well at Burnley, that would be the dream, but I don't know if is it going to be too much for him. Let's see how he does with Burnley first of all. All our wingers are dodgy. You would pay 90 million for a fidget spinner. Yeah, and it's going to have to be... Is it Palestri on the right? I'm scared for the Hammers. How does XG work? Because they can't have scored more than one. It's just per shot, isn't it, Mo? So it calculates it per shot. It's a lovely turn by Bernard. Oh, I thought I was going to play him through, but the space closed up. We'll see, Tayab. We'll see. It's early days. I mean, he's managing Burnley after all. We'll have to see. Ten Hag's a rapist defender, and I'm not interested in him as a human being. Bruno's on the right. Oh my. Your Twitch isn't linked to TikTok-ish. Yeah, my YouTube is though, Justy. So if people want to go to the YouTube, they're more than welcome to. But there we go. There are 700 people on the TikTok for some reason. You're on a dusty platform. The YouTube is linked in the description. The Twitch is just LNobbins. I'm not responding to the chat on TikTok because it's all the way over there and I can't read it. So, you know. Lovely place, Turf Moor, says Angus. Yeah, so is Palestri not starting? Doku through the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to pick that up, but not quite. Budweiser is being advertised in the bottom left on my screen. That is highly harem. Highly. I don't like it whenever Bruno plays on the right. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like Pellistri should be given a chance there. I've only seen him for like 5-minute cameos, but every time he's played there, he's been fun. Greenwood will get his contract terminated next summer, says Tayab. I mean, they should do it now, let's be real. They should have done it already. But there we go. There we have it. Right, here is Julian, who, as we suspect, is playing that sort of like... It's like a sort of like a left central midfield role, you might say. Him and Foden sort of floating in and around Haaland. Rodri and Bernardo behind them. Here is a Kanji who's progressed really far. Foden gives it away there and commits a foul. It's a decent bit to terminate. Take the hit. Take the hit, do you know what I mean? Don't be a scumbag swine of a club. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Foden tried to unlock it. It was good. I think it was Antonio tracking back. If Antonio's that deep, then it might be a long day for West Ham potentially, unless they can somehow get out. Get the open top bus organised, lads. We've not conceded after 12 minutes, says Angus. It's at United, isn't it? It's at Old Trafford, right? Brighton. See, I think I mentioned before, for my FPL, I used my free hit because I had 3 Brighton players, but I didn't really like the look of their fixture at Old Trafford, so I took out Estepinian, benched Ferguson, and what? I don't know. I went to one City game in my college for free. Watched City thrash RB Leipzig. Oh, was that the one where was that last season where Haaland scored 5 in the City and supporting Leipzig? I hope you were safe, Lux. I hope you were safe. We're playing Regalon. Oh wow, a debut for him. Shaw. When is Luke Shaw coming back? When is that happening? It's been a pretty tepid start to the game so far. West Ham, I can't really recall a time they've been near our box, but they are making positive strides forward now. I mean, City have had all the ball, but aside from that, exchange where Rodri probably should have scored from that header, it's been pretty slim pickings. He's offside there. Good stuff. We take those. I'm surprised the XG is only 0.18, given how many shots Rodri had. As a weakened Brighton side. I saw that Ferguson might not be playing because of like an ankle injury or something, so I did bench him. I've got Jackson and Sterling. Why is Tape so negative, says Angus? Is it negativity or is it realism? That's the question. That is the question. Here is Doku. Come on. Come on. I went for a good game of football, but then it wasn't competitive at all. Sadly, Leipzig were not good that night, and Haaland was on fire. 5 goals is just ridiculous. Walker gets mugged off there by Emerson, and then he ends up fouling Alvarez somehow. Impressive by Kyle. Love that from you. I wonder, I thought either Kevin or Diaz were going to be voted club captain for City. We still officially don't have a club captain yet. That save from Haaland earlier, by the way, hit Souček on the face and shoulder. So yeah, I don't actually know who's going to be the long-term captain. Before a ball was kicked, I thought it was going to be Kevin, but it might end up being Walker now. Doku is starting. Yeah, he's our left winger today, Toby. And this is what I mentioned in my Doku analysis video. He's more than comfortable. He's better on the right, but he can also play on the left. He's very comfortable cutting in on the left, cutting in on the right, crossing from the left, crossing from the right. Definitely not low. Thank you so much for following. Let me know what football team you support. And Justy, Lux, and not low. When you tell me you've told me your team, I now need to know what is your shoe size. Let me know your shoe size, and I will add it to the shoe size compendium, the shoe size list. Do not ask why I'm asking for your shoe size. Just allow it and give it to me. Thanks, Mo. I haven't seen it yet. Love that from you. Pep must really rate him. Yes, indeed. But also injury. Like there is no Grealish. I think if Grealish is fit, he starts. He's very good with both feet, Toby. Yeah. Oh, wait, Toby, you know this if you watch my YouTube video. Yeah, he's very strong with his left foot as well as his right. Speaking of Doku, here he is. He finds Rodri. Thought Haaland made a little run, but not quite. Robbery. Hello. Is that some sort of Robin Ribbery joke? Here is Doku. Cut inside, mate. Thank you so much for that, Lux. And Gvardio with the ball in, and Haaland's got to do better there. Well, yeah, Mo, I'm a minute behind, mate. Oh, yeah, I think Haaland should do a lot better there. Gvardiol, it's a really good ball. If he got the assist, my FPL would be popping off. Yeah, Gvardiol, I think he's onside. It's such a good ball. Yeah, Haaland's got to do so much better there. I don't know how he's missed that. That's outrageous, Toby. Should be subscribed to the YouTube. There's some highly quality videos on there about Gvardiol and Doku. Oi, Lux, I don't know if you're too busy sending me roses. Thank you for that. Don't know if you missed my question.
What is your shoe size?
Let me know your shoe size immediately, right now. Forthwith. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. City formation is as it should be. He should be scoring that. I count that as a sitter. That is a sitter. He should absolutely score that. Player of Haaland's quality. And that is 3 big chances we've missed in this first half. 3. Haaland should score that. We should be at least 1-0 up. I'm happy with how the half's going so far. We've limited West Ham to any chances in before they score. And Rodri should have scored from that header. And Haaland should have done better from that Gvardiol ball. So yeah, I'm quite content with how it's going so far, but the finishing needs to be better. Do you think this will be a City runaway season? I do think that, HDB. I don't see either Liverpool or Arsenal genuinely taking City to like the final 3 days of the season. We'll see though. Bowen, ball in. And it's dangerous, but it ends up just going behind for a goal kick. Lux indeed is popping off. Oi, Lux, you still haven't told me your shoe size.
What is your shoe size?
You think I'm joking? I need that. I need that for the shoe size list. Is it a corner? I mean, yeah, it's definitely a goal kick. Comes off a gear, so I don't really know why they're complaining. But there we have it. City playing with their lovely away kit. I've got a highly legal version of that arriving shortly. Don't know when it's going to arrive. Yeah, exactly. That's not a shoe size, so it looks. I need a number to that. So far in FPL as well, all my ordinary. Right, this bloody hand motion thing. Ordinary, please. I was going to say, yeah, all my players in FPL are starting so far. So all my Spurs... I just like popped in 3 Spurs players. I popped in a Spurs... In fact, a Spurs playing right now. Can someone let me know the score? I need a clean sheet because I put in a Spurs defender and a Spurs keeper. I also put in Maddison. I actually captained Maddison. I took Haaland out. I've kept Foden in. I've doubled up on the City defence. I've put in a Kanji and Gvardiol. Because I'm a risk taker. Yeah? And I like to take risks. I like to double up. You might as well double up. You know what I mean? You're either going to get double points or no points. A 10. Thank you for that, Lux. I'm going to add that to the shoe size list right now. Here it is. You thought I was joking. I never joke. My name is Nobbins. Lux. Why are you called Lux, by the way, may I ask? Size 10. There we go. You are 1 size above the most recent person who went in. Well done to you. Still 0-0. Thank you, HDB. Tepid shot in the end by Doku into the arms of Areola. Nice little switch by Akanji. He's got his spider hair. I like how Doku's willing to take on his man, just go for it, but he needed it to... need to lift that if he's going to do anything with that. It was a tricky one trying to go through the legs. Anyway. Oh, is he actually starting, Tab? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Are these your injured players? Ah, no, these are your injured players. Sorry. I got confused and I was like, I'm sure he was like on crutches or something. Or is that Diallo? I don't know. It's one of them. Nearly 20 minutes played and nothing's happened yet. Hello, Evie. How are you? Hello? Hello, little baby. How are you doing? Don't go into there. That's where all of my cables are, mate. Hello, Harry Armpits. How are you doing? Liverpool top. I thought City were top on goal difference. Let me double check that for us. Let me just double check it. No, yeah, so it's City on top because of goal difference. But that could change if City lose, obviously. Mount's been awful so far. Amrabat hasn't played a game, so you can't say he's been better. Yeah, I'll give him some time, to be fair. And look at the momentum bar. It's been all City. as you might expect. Name's Luke. I'm a gamer. PSN gamer tag had to sound good, so I had Luke said, okay, fair enough. Should I just call you Luke then? The optimism is over for Tayab. Wow, it's only just started, and the optimism is over. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Harry. But yeah, City are currently top due to goal difference. They've got the same record in terms of wins and draws. I'd say Liverpool have had a trickier start, though, to be fair. Away against Newcastle, we've played them at home. Away against Chelsea. Even away against Wolves isn't necessarily easy. Whereas we haven't really played anyone hard apart from Newcastle at home, would you say? The mighty Welbeck, what a man. Can't believe he was benching Ferguson. I can't believe I had Ferguson in my team this whole time, and the one time he scores a hat-trick, I have him on the bench. What a turn, what a touch by little Phil, and he should do better with a shot. Or is it a corner? It might be a corner. Fair play. That's why I like Phil, because he can kill that ball on the turn. Bam. A chance is created by virtue of his touch and turn. Look at that. Maybe should do better with a shot, but I do think it is blocked in the end. Good ball by Bernardo to find him. I think it does take a block. Well done. Oh, United are losing. Is that actually happening? Who scored? Oh, the mighty... Oh, that's why he said the mighty Welbeck, Angus. Oh, I thought you were just saying it randomly. Right. Fairs. I don't think I've got any United players either. Gavardio tried to flick it on. Didn't quite work out. What a shame. There we go. Danny Welbeck with the goal. What a man. Get him on the plane to Germany. Can this Ford advert please go away? I don't like this. Whatever country is broadcasting this, you know, broadcast I'm watching, I don't like how they just randomly make the screen smaller with adverts every now and then. Like, I'm trying to watch the game, less of that. That's one of the good things about football, is that there's not supposed to be adverts in the first and second half, apart from everywhere else. He's very raw, Mo. Again, you would know that if you watch my video. That's exactly what he is, Mo. He's 21 years old. He's by no means the finished article. He needs a lot of coaching and a lot of work. But I think there is a really, really good player in there. Obviously, the final product has to get better. But we knew this. We knew this. You can watch his games at Rennes and you can see that. But if there is, you know, anyone who I could like hand like a 21-year-old exciting raw winger to coach, I want it to be a Pep Guardiola. Yes, we do have a Discord, Luke, if you want to join it, mate. Although I think that link's expired because I'm an idiot. Mo, can you do me a favor, mate? Can you create an invite on the Discord and pop it in the chat for Luke? Actually, no, I can just do it because I'm, you know, I had to stop being so lazy. I can do that. Invite people, copy. There we go. Sorted. There you go, Luke. If that link you did before didn't work, the one I've just sent in the chat should work. Right, West Ham with a corner. And City clear it away. Good stuff. Come on, Kyle. Don't get done by Jared Bowen, of all players. Oh, it's against the corner flag. Oh, you have actually been done by Bowen, of all players. Never mind. Bernardo came to help his mate out. Well done. Walker trying to get Doku away. A bold idea. And Doku actually wins a throw-in. Well done, Doku. From Emerson. Love that. I'm still going with my 1-0, chaps. We should be 1 goal to the good already. Can't believe we haven't scored with all those chances we had, but it's whatever. I just hope it's not a repeat of Sheffield United where we have all the chances and all the play and we nearly throw it away by not getting all 3 points. City retain the ball. Come on, Ruben. By the way, Ruben Diaz has been getting... I mean, he was never bad on the ball, but Ruben Diaz has been elevating his, like, ball game, like, on-ball game to the next level. It's really, really impressive. He's seemingly always been that, you know, strong, awful to play against defender who will get his body in the way of everything, but he's now adding unreal passes to his game in recent seasons, which is great to see. An interesting ball into Alvarez, but it's way too high. Your journey is so far behind, I don't even know where you are. I'm on. You can have a look at the. Actually, no, that time for some my timer isn't even right. So I'm actually 10 seconds ahead of my timer, Mo. That's how you can find out. Pep turns an exciting winger into a boring Grealish twin. Shut up. Less of that. Grealish is good. Nor is it all Luke. Everyone is welcome. Well, apart from, you know, not nice people. They're not welcome. But apart from that, everyone is. Doesn't matter who you support. And we don't just do City. I mean, obviously we mainly do City watch-alongs. But tomorrow, for example, we're watching the Everton Arsenal game whilst playing a game. Well, Kanji got spun too easily there. He's got to make up for that against Antonio. What do you think Alvarez's ceiling is? Well, an interesting question. I don't know. Oh, what a lovely reverse ball that was. I don't even know. That's lovely by Doku and Haaland. This is a nice counter-attack from City. Never mind, all the West Ham bodies are back. Because realistically, he's not going to become an out-and-out striker at City because Haaland exists. So, I wonder if Alvarez long-term will just convert into a midfielder for City. It's sort of how like Zinchenko was a midfielder but became a left-back. Will that be a similar vibe? If Doc is found seeing turns out to be Grealish current level. Current level is in like what we saw last season, because he's been injured for most of the season, then yeah, absolutely, because Grealish was unbelievable last season. In the league, Grealish was better than De Bruyne last season. You know, Grealish was one of our best outfield players. You know, it's just one of our best players. Everton can fuck off. They're so lucky. I hope Arsenal batter them. Luke, why is that? Why do you not like Everton? So yeah, I actually don't know what Alvarez's final ceiling is because he's clearly not a midfielder. He's got a way to go to improve that side of his game. But at City, he's going to play as a midfielder most of the time. Unless we got rid of Haaland, which I don't really see happening. Unless he wanted to leave. I don't know why he'd want to leave. Foden's been popping in some dangerous corners in recent games. Can we have another one? No, that was a shit one, Foden. Come on, mate. Alvarez will get to Firmino level. Don't see anything better. I mean, that's not a bad level to reach, to be fair, Harry. You know, Firmino, sort of like from what, 2017 to 2021-ish, was an unbelievable player. So that's not a bad bar to hit. That's not a bad bar to hit at all. Yes, so far in the game, we are, what, like 26 minutes in. City have had all of the ball, like 75. I didn't think we were going to have this much of it at West Ham, to be honest. I thought West Ham were going to be a bit more adventurous, given how they've started the season. Yeah, we've had 3/4 of the ball. We've obviously had all the shots and the chances, but we're just not able to finish them as of yet. And again, just the final ball there from Alvarez isn't quite there. This is why some people question whether he should be playing in midfield. Good tackle by Bernardo, showing he can play that role next to him. Exactly, HGB. Yeah, Firmino was quality. Absolutely, he was. What happened to Lamptey? Seemed like he disappeared for a season and has just reappeared in their team again. Angus's magic. My mate's an Everton fan and is annoying. Fair enough. What does he do that's annoying? That's what I mean. He'll be great, but not world class. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. I mean, to put it in perspective, Alvarez is the same age as Haaland. And obviously, Haaland's a much better player. So these are the sort of levels. He's, what, 1 or 2 years younger than Mbappe? So he's obviously not going to be that level of player. But there's no reason why he can't still be, you know, like a sort of like a fantastic one. That's really nice by Phil, who's found Haaland, who took the shot. Probably should have tried to find Doku in the end. Again, that's where Foden does his best work, in the middle. It's sort of like, it's becoming this like trademark thing of finding the pocket. Long shot by Rodri, goes straight to Areola. Finding the pocket of space, receiving the ball under pressure, the first touch and the spin, and then the ball forwards. I love that from Phil. That's like one of my favorite things that he does. Rodri. I mean, Rodri scored a lot of goals for City. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this defensive midfielder can have as many goals and assists as Rodri has for City. I don't rate KDB at all. Okay, Luke. Less of that. Less of that. You can't compare it to Haaland. He's generational. I mean, yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It is very tricky. These are the levels that City are wanting to reach. In fact, yeah, Alvarez is slightly older than Haaland, which is mental. It is insane. Just goes to show how freakishly good Haaland is. If he doesn't get his Ballon d'Or, I'll be so upset. He's definitely going to get the FIFA Best Men's Player because that doesn't even include the World Cup. And let's be honest, if it wasn't for the World Cup, I don't even think Messi would be in the top 10. He doesn't pop up in big games. Luke, did you watch the semi-finals of the Champions League last season? Did you watch the Arsenal games last season? I'm not sure about that one. I think his goal and assist catalogue against the biggest clubs is unreal, to be fair. Last season he got pocketed by Fred. Okay. We're not doing the... Didn't he literally get an assist in that game? Am I misremembering? Didn't he literally assist Grealish's goal? I'm pretty sure that's happened. Alright, come on, City. Get the ball back. Is that a foul against West Ham, apparently? Okay, Foden says, no, it isn't. He's pointing, saying, no, not me. Gerd's holding his face for some reason. Nice one, mate. We are approaching... What are we approaching? I feel like this half's gone by really slowly. I mean, he sort of, like, touches his chin, I suppose. That's why he goes down. Okay, I rate it. I rate it. Philly! He's playing well, though. Again, play Foden in the middle. He plays well. What a shock. What a shocking realization. Right, come on, Doku. Do something, mate. If West Ham are just going to play deep and low block, we need some Doku magic, I reckon. Oh, there's a City player down here. No, Diaz, no. We scored an offside goal. Indeed, you did. We scored a goal that was illegitimate. It was illegitimate. Both Diaz and Antonio. That seemed to happen off the ball. I don't even know what happened there. Let's have another look at it. Oh, never mind. They both challenged for the ball. I mean, it's a fair challenge by Diaz. Just sort of like a small clattering. Look at Diaz. He's so beautiful. What a hunk of man. If he could score a goal today, that'd be great. He just needs to get better at attacking set pieces. That is all I would say about Ruben. His defending is unbelievable. His ability to put his body on the line, unbelievable. His passing game is improved. Needs to get better aerially, offensively. He's good defensively. I just don't know what it is. Doesn't seem to be that much of a threat when we have a corner. Laporte did, though. Even though he wasn't as good defensively in the air, he was quite good offensively in the air. Just seemed to be in the right place at the right time to attack those balls. Wasn't there a season where Laporte got like 5 Premier League goals or something mental? They aren't, Luke. They aren't. Not legally, anyway. Doku into Haaland. He finds Rodri. Look at the space for Kyle. Here he is. Come on, Kyle. Pops the ball in. Oh. Rodri. Who's this? Bernardo. Bernard. Look at how far up the pitch Gvardiol is. What a man. He should have an assist. Haaland robbed him of it, the fraud. I love Haaland so much. Here's Ruben. Rodri. Hello, Williams. How are you doing, mate? Big up to you as well. Bernardo with an errant ball. Now West Ham can counter-attack. Thank you so much for following Operator Crunch. Welcome to the channel. Let me know what football team you support. Don't know why I wasn't already followed. Don't worry, you're here now. You're here now. That's all that matters. How you doing? Any score updates for me, by the way, chaps? What's the situation around the grounds? Is it still 1-0 to Brighton? Have we had any other goals? Is it still 0-0 in the Spurs Sheffield United game? Any updates would be great. Because I'm obviously not watching the other games. I'm watching this one. Around 10 minutes to go. Can West Ham create something? You're a Brentford fan. Love that from you. Who are you playing today? Or is it tomorrow you're playing? I don't know. Oh, Villa. Villa have scored, apparently. Thank you for that, HDB. Villa are leading against Palace. Who was it that scored for Villa? I mean, I don't have any in my FPL, so it's largely irrelevant. But still, I want to know. Tell me. Please. Please. Yeah, I don't know if Brentford are playing today or tomorrow. I feel like they're playing Newcastle today. I may have made that up, though, because I had a load of Newcastle players in my FPL, and I took them all out because I was like, well, it's Brentford, so they're probably going to concede because Brentford are quite good at the football. What do you make of your season so far, Operator Crunch, and what are your hopes for the rest of the season? How good do you think you can be? You're a bit nervous, you don't have Tony. Do you think that even matters when you've got other goal-scoring options? Oh, the goal was disallowed for Villa, apparently. What a shame. What a shame. So yeah, not too many goals so far. You are playing Newcastle. Thank you for confirming that. Thank you. Later today. Oh, is that the game that's on TV? Now, no disrespect to Brentford. Obviously, you know, you just joined. I don't want the first thing to be a Brentford diss. But if you had to pick a game to... if you had to pick a game to be on at 5:30 on TV, would you really pick West Ham? Would you really not pick West Ham City over Brentford Newcastle, realistically? I thought West Ham were going to do something there, but it came back to Edison. Mo says tears. Is that in reference to the West Ham shot I've just seen? Could have been something there from Ward-Prowse, but, you know, I think it was Diaz who got in the way of it. It bobbled nicely for Edison, and he was able to claim it. Rodri finds Doku. Bad touch by Doku. Really bad touch. Why do I feel like West Ham are about to score? Is that why Mo said tears? Oh no, I'm upset now. Are we about to concede? Yeah, we're actually about to concede. Oh my god. Doku! Why are you doing that to me, mate? Why are you giving away the ball? You stupid idiot. Well, we are down 1-0, boys. We don't deserve to be 1-0 down. I must say that. Well, there we go. Don't know who was defending Ward-Prowse at the back post. But there we go. So far, City are... And it does mean Liverpool go to the top of the table. Yeah, that's poor from Doku. Should have a better touch. And then what happens here? What is Akanji doing? I mean, Akanji doesn't know what to do with himself. That is terrible from you, mate. That is actually shit from you. Yeah, that is poor. Really bad from Akanji. Should do so much better. Was it a decent goal? Not really. It was just a really, you know, it was a simple enough counter-attack. Doku giving away the ball. But that shouldn't really be the issue. The actual issue is that Gvardiol had Ward-Prowse. Or Diaz had Ward-Prowse. And Akanji, for some reason, wanted to double up on him, leaving his man totally unopposed at the back post. It's a shame because they don't deserve to be winning because we've been much the better side. But there you go. One mistake from Akanji, and we are currently losing. Thank you, Akanji, mate. Love that from you. Why have I got you in my FPL? Why did I think you get me a clean sheet? I'm so hurt. There we go. There is time. If City play like this in the second half, we will win the game. Just need to improve the finishing, that's all. That is all that needs to happen. So I'm not yet concerned. I mean, I'm not concerned anyway, to be fair, because it's, what, the 5th game in the season. It's more annoying than anything else. But we shall see what we see. Come on, you wine, says Luke. Oi, focus on your own team, who are currently losing. Less of that. Oh. Right. And... oh, wow. Interesting. For some reason, my very official broadcast has switched over to the Manchester United game. Okay. Right. Bear with me, chaps. I don't know why I did that. Musty, you're a fraud. Oh, okay. There we go. We're back. Oh no, I did that. I just sort of swapped. Oh dear. Have you seen why City want Paquetá? I mean, I haven't really seen them do much yet. On the Tony situation, we are a brilliant side without him. We definitely miss his final touch. Yeah, it's a fair enough thing, Operator Crunch. How long do you think he'll keep him for? Paquetá Master... oh, I mean, we must be watching a different game, DR. I feel like I've not really seen him. The thing is, longer Brighton only have it 1-0, Theo might come back. Well, the fact that you're at home is a big thing as well. Is Evie there? Hello. Guys. Wait. First time ever. Cat cam. Look at that. There's a cat on your screen. Boom. Oh, what a cutie she is. Right, anyway. Back to the game. What's going on? Haaland scored. What a guy. I only saw him briefly against Arsenal, but I liked the look of him. I liked the look of him. What sort of goal was it, guys? Talk to me. What we talking? Was it a cheeky finish? Was it a cheeky what? What was it? Let me know. Guys, rate the cat cam. What? Cats of the depth. Oi, don't be mean to Evie. She's lovely. City reeks as halves. Not sure about that one, to be fair. It might not count as Mo. Oops. Well. Foden with a heavy... sorry, Haaland with... I don't know how confused Haaland and Foden. That was a heavy touch by Haaland. Should do better there. Shut up, Luke. Oh, dear. Is she still there? She is. Oh, she's sleeping. Willow cutie. Let's go back to her just for a second. Because she's being very sweet. Oh, look at her. Hello. Hello. Look at you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh. She's so sweet. Oh, I love her so much. I might just keep this as a screen for the rest of the stream, to be fair. Look at her little face. Oh. I love her. Right. Anyway. Back to business. Oh. We've seen it with Brentford. We continue to get brilliant attackers out of thin air. Tony Watkins, Ben Rama, and Morpay all stem from us. It's a good point, operator. It's a good point. Where do you think he'll go? Ultimately. Hello, Aiden. Disallowed. Oh, why has it been disallowed in the United game? What has happened? What has happened? Why was it disallowed? Is he offsides? Is it a foul in the build-up? Is it what? You know, what's occurring? VAR have ruled it out. Haaland has not scored a goal. Doku, that's nice, interesting work. And Haaland, how on earth has that not gone in the back of the net, Haaland? What are you doing? And this is what I'm saying. We've been playing perfectly fine. We should have scored high-key 4 goals this half. Like, this is ridiculous domination. I don't understand how Haaland's not scored that. What you do? Yeah, he actually has missed 2 sitters. He kept missing sitters against Sheffield United as well. These are not the games to miss sitters, Haaland. Come on, sort it out. Aiden, you better be. You better win. I need Madison to score. It was a cutback at the byline, but it went out of bounds. Ah, there you go. Who nearly got the assist then, Mo? Luke. It was such good... It's such a shame because it was beautiful work. All right, how on earth has Haaland missed that? That is terrible. Doku did so well as well. That's such a shame. Oh, he's been denied a really good assist there. And yeah, I mean, we should be like... We should have scored like 3 or 4 goals. I just don't understand how it's not yet in the back of the net. But there we go. Yeah, this is so far very similar to the Sheffield United game. The only difference is that we made that one mistake in defence. But apart from that, it's been basically the exact same. Sure, if it's not clear and obvious to see if the ball's fully gone, it should stick to on field. I don't think that's how clear and obvious works. Shut up, Mo. What about the season before that, and the season before that, and the season before that? Rodri again trying his luck from distance. Always going wide. Oh, there we go. I'm watching the Newcastle game later, says Aiden. Fantastic stuff. I probably won't be, to be fair. Tony's a Liverpool fan himself. I doubt he goes United, depending on how Chelsea does. I said at the start of last season Chelsea should go for him. Let's have another look at this. Doku does so well on his weak foot. I don't know how Haaland's not scored that. I don't know how he's not scored that. There shouldn't be the opportunity for someone to clear it off the line there. Haaland tapping, Merchant missed a tapping. I'm shocked he missed. I'm shocked he missed as well. That's 2 he's missed now. As far as I'm concerned, that's 4 big chances gone. Bin and gone. But yeah, if this second half is replicated, I don't expect Haaland to miss another 2. So as I say, if West Ham play the same way and we play the same way, we should really win by like 2-3-1. But we shall see what we see. What's wrong with the clock, says Harry. Oh yeah, there is something wrong. Oh, I know what it is. It's because, right, it's because whenever the timer goes onto a scene that doesn't have it in the background, it gets confused. Because that Evie scene is a new one, I haven't sorted it yet. I was popping on half-time now, even though it isn't quite yet. Foden trying his luck. I think it goes out for a corner. Is he missing them to make the golden boot interesting? Yeah, maybe. If Chelsea have another bad season, don't see why I'd leave us in good form. Money, maybe, operator, is a pretty deciding factor in a lot of these things. City with another opportunity to pop it in from the corner. He puts his hand in the air like he just doesn't care. Ball in. Straight to the keeper. Oh no, out for another corner. Fair dues. Ariel's like, do better. Do better, mate. Here is Doku. Pop a ball in. Wasn't really popping it to anyone there. Don't know what he was thinking. So yes, it's probably going to be 1-0 half-time. Gvardio yellow. Oh, for God's sake, I've lost my clean sheet. And I've lost my points there as well. If we do sell him to Chelsea, probably get... Yeah, no, you're not. Maybe even more crunch. Maybe even more. Could you have again OBS like yours? Looks sick. No, to be honest. This is my design. Great FPL edition. Shut up, Mo. I hate you. I predicted 1-0 West Ham. Hey, Quinch, so far it's a thing. Why did Gvardio get booked? Did he foul Bowen or something? What a naughty boy. What a naughty man. Let's have another look at this. Yes, late's probably a yellow. Just a yellow, that's it. Nothing malicious. Just a little late from Yoshko. The referee's like, stop the play. And this is probably going to be... 1-0. Let's go back to Evie Cam, see how she's doing. Oh, look at her cleaning herself. She's so sweet. Oh, I love her. What a cutie. All right, there we go. How good's that, guys? We've got Cat Cam. Oh, I'm very happy. A 360 webcam's worth it just for that. Okay, Bernardo. Do something good here. Walk her in. Pop a cross in. Why not? Not really, Mo. I mean, any change we make just weakens us. Comes to little Phil. Edge of the box. It's a really good block. And that is half-time confirmed. There we go.
Bowen every time he plays City.
I'm honestly quite happy with that first half in terms of how he performed. It's a better first half than the Sheffield United half. I think we created like twice as many chances. Haaland missed 2 tap-ins. You can't really legislate for that. In terms of like the tactical setup and chance creation overall, I'm actually really happy with that half. I cannot lie to you. For the most part, we've kept West Ham at bay. The only chance they've had is when we gave it away in the midfield, and then which shouldn't have been an issue in itself. And then Akanji just didn't track his man Ward-Prowse at the back post. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about the performance. Haaland should have done better with his finishes, and Akanji should have been done better defensively. But apart from that, I'm actually really happy with that first half. Obviously won't be pleased if we lose, or even if we draw, to be honest. But as I say, in respect to performance, I'm more than happy with that. Haaland's ass. He just missed a couple of chances he normally would score, DR, that's all. I still think he's the top scorer in the league, isn't he? Where do you think West Ham finished this season? It's a good question, Aiden. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think I predicted them to finish like 8th or 9th. I can't remember exactly. But there we go. Yeah, I don't think any changes need to be made. Just like if we go to the here, I don't think any changes need to be made because I mean there aren't really any options on the bench. In fact, let me just do that to show you. Phillips Ake, Gomez, Nunes, Bob, Lewis, Carson as options. There are no options realistically. I don't think anything needs to change in terms of lineup, in terms of personnel, in terms of system, in terms of structure. I'm quite happy for it to stay as is. That's my assessment of the game. But let's head over, guys, to the Noblet phone in. Yes, chaps. The Noblet phone, this is where I speak to my Noblets. If you guys do want to support the channel, you can join the Patreon there. You can become a Noblet, or you can join for as little as £1 a month, which works out as what, like £12 a year? Which is not much at all, but it means the world to me in respect of your support. If you're watching on the YouTube, you can also go the extra mile and become a YouTube member. But let me just drag in my beautiful little Noblets, my cheeky little guys. And we will be having a chat. Keep your comments coming in the Twitch chat. And I will, any discussions, any comments, etc., we can discuss with the Noblets on the phone in. Angus has gambled and he's lost all his Nob coins. What an idiot. Nob coins is one of the things you get by being a Patreon supporter. FYI. And there we go. Operator Crunch has gambled as well. What a fool. What a silly fool. I'm joined by DR, who's a West Ham fan. Hello, DR.
Hello.
I'm joined by Mo, who's a Liverpool fan. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are we both doing?
Pretty good.
DR, how are you doing, mate?
I'm like very, very happy, mate.
Tell me more about that first half. DR, do you disagree with my assessment? Or were you listening to my assessment?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, listen to it. Like, basically, you have been the better team. Because Haaland stinks. He should score, like, 3.
Yeah, Haaland should have scored 3 times, and Rodri should have scored that header as well, yeah.
I think we've got the ball more than what I expected.
Okay.
Like, when we've got the ball, I'm very happy with what we've done with it.
Mm-hmm. So you've had 36% of the ball. Is that's more than you thought? Is that right?
I mean, at Brighton, we got like 20%.
Okay.
And we won 3-1. So it's an improvement against a better team.
Sure.
And the atmosphere is crazy every time we get a corner. We're set piece FC.
You actually are, right? Hello, little fox. How you doing, mate? I guess the real question is, Mo, is that you've been watching the game? Is that sustainable? Let's assume that West Ham play the same way in the second half. City play the same way in the second half. Is what West Ham are doing a sustainable way of playing football?
Well, I think they don't have any other. They don't have any choice because you're obviously not going to win any midfield battles against City. They're going to have to sit in and rely on someone like Antonio, who's actually been playing quite well as an outlet, so he can let Bowen in, and obviously we've seen that Bowen can come in and then ward-press from behind. So they don't have any other choice than to rely on counter-attacks, I think.
That's fair enough. So Diar, what do you think about that? Do you think you can hold on playing that same way? Do you think you need to make a change to be a bit more defensively solid? Because as I say, you've given up like around 4 big chances.
I think you might score early second half, but then you don't have anyone to bring on.
We don't.
Other than like defensive substitutions like Nunes. So you'll get tired because you've been running all game. And we have like subs that could easily come in, like Kudus. I just think it's probably going to end 1-1. Or like Haaland just like out of the box screamer, or Rodri.
Yeah, well,
every time Rodri gets the ball, my heart goes.
He's very good at those long shots, it must be said. Things can only get better, says MCFC. Hopefully, Lil Fox is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The missus is watching her beloved Fulham. Excellent stuff. Why are you at the Tottenham Stadium, Lil Fox? Because I thought you're a non-league fan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, who's caught the eye for you for West Ham? Who's or even City? Who do you think's been the best player on the pitch so far?
I think the West Ham's midfield been actually doing relatively well, more than I thought. Like Paqueta, Alvarez, they've both been playing well. For City, Not really. I don't think anyone has been like
Doku. I think Doku's been amazing.
No, Doku's been. He's given the ball away a couple of times. Who has been? Rodri. Rodri's been quite good this game.
Mm-hmm.
Unless other than that chance that he should have scored. But put it this way: if City create the same number of chances next half, they're going to score at least one.
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd hope so. Like, it's a similar thing against Sheffield United, where Haaland literally missed a penalty in that game as well.
Yeah, but the question is, can they create more? I don't know.
Yeah.
As the other side, fatigue can come into the equation, and obviously as the game gets progressively into the later stages, it becomes harder and harder to create. West Ham will get more compact. So I don't know.
Crunch says, I wonder if West Ham. Sorry, Mo, go on.
Yeah, I think maybe until like the 75th minute, West Ham can go forward more, still rely on Antonio, bring Kudus on counter-attacks, but after that, it will literally be, after the 75th minute, nothing. 11 players behind the ball. I don't think City will create anything after that. It will be quite difficult, at least.
Yes, exactly. That's why, ideally, in these sort of games where you're up against a team that only wants to really defend, you need to score early. That's why, that Rodri chance really could have been the difference maker. And then Haaland, yes, it's that Doku one in particular for me. I don't really know what he's doing there. But there we go.
Yeah, if you give him that chance like 97 times, he would score 96 of them. It's a very, very weak chance to miss.
Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing there. Diar's here as well, Tom. And Crunch says, I wonder if West Ham can keep up this pretty good form. It's obviously been a good start to the season, Diar. Where do you foresee West Ham sort of finishing come the end of the season?
Probably where Villa were last season.
Is that like
and
7th? Is that?
Yeah, 7th. Like around there, 7th, 8th. I'm just really scared that one of those crosses is gonna hit one of our defenders' hands. We always gave away pens versus City. It always happens. I remember first game of the season last season, we gave away a pen. Just by Areola I don't know what he was doing. I remember he handballed out of the box.
Good. Well, hopefully we can have another cheeky situation there. Crunch says, I would say I get you guys struggling against City, but I can't. But I can't because we beat them twice last season. Indeed, Crunch. Indeed. The one at the Etihad in particular was really bad. Aiden says, when the season ends, do you think Ward-Prowse could contend for the signing of the season?
Wait, who beat City twice last season?
Brentford.
Is talking about Brentford?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they beat to the Etihad, and then the last game was a dead rubber.
Yeah,
exactly. Lil Fox. Okay, great. You're a Spurs fan as well. So is Aiden. But guys, what is the final score going to be for this game?
I would say if City had any attacking options at the bench, I would take Alvarez off because he's clearly playing like 4,000 meters above sea level and then coming back days later. Clearly did not bond well with him. But I don't think City have any other choices.
Yeah, I guess you could bring on Nunes there because he can play there.
Yeah, I would have said bring on Nunes and put Bernardo forward more, but I don't know. Does that work? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe make Foden even more advanced potentially. Yeah, I think it definitely could work. Or play Nunes where Bernardo currently is, push Bernardo slightly further up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put Nunes instead of Bernardo, then push him forward next to like Foden.
So what is the final score going to be here, Mo?
I still say 2-1 City.
Okay. DR, what's the final score going to be?
1-1.
1-1. Who's going to score for City?
Me.
I really don't want to say it.
Why?
I really don't want to say it, but Foden.
Hey, little Phil.
Haaland will score 1 and Bernardo will.
Okay.
Bernardo.
Good stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you guys later in the Twitch chat. Yes, those are my beautiful Nobblets. If you guys want to get involved on the Nobblet phone-ins, you can do so by supporting the channel directly on Patreon. The link is there for your perusing pleasure. As I say, you can join for as little as £1 a month if you'd like to. Let's just have a quick check-in on Evie Cam. Oh, she's so cute. What a little cutie. Yeah, how sick is his webcam, by the way? Like it tracks my face. Look at that. And I can make it go anywhere in the room. When Evie's on the window there. And guys, get your Bold Fraud Smoking a Cigar posters now. I can't remember how much they are, but they are available in stores. in my specific online shop, if you would like to have one such as mine. Anyway, she is lovely, isn't she? It's a good camera, isn't it? Yeah. It's a 360 camera, so it swivels on its axis and it can go anywhere and it can follow me. I can walk all around the room and it will follow me. Just need to get the lighting a bit better, but that's something that I'm working on. And that's the other thing with the Patreon, guys. All Patreon proceeds go back into the channel. How do you think I got this camera? How do you think I got this mic? How do you think I got that light? That is how it works. Yeah, she's a little tuxedo, Toby. She's gorgeous. I thought Fulham would be ahead against Luton, to be fair. I would have thought that as well, little fox. If we pull our heads out of our arses, I have a slight faith we can come back like Liverpool. Look, we should win. We have been much the better side. In fact, it's not even like a Liverpool situation where Liverpool were absolutely dog against Wolves in that first half, and they probably should have lost the game in that first half. You know, like 3-0 or something. But they were able to come back. City don't even really need to up their game because they have been better. They just need to keep going and just be more clinical, to be honest. As I say, Haaland does not normally miss sitters like that. Which has been the main issue, to be honest. I'm happy with our chance creation. Akanji's normally quite good defensively. In that moment, he was absolutely atrocious. This didn't track his man. Those things happen. But yeah, to be fair, I think if you're Guardiola, you can't really legislate for Haaland missing those 2 sitters. If you bottle it, my FPL stinks, but the invisible title safe for another year. Toby, yeah, it's a good point. Let's see if City can keep up their game. I don't see why City wouldn't be able to do that unless West Ham like go even more defensive. I don't see why. I mean, we'll find out obviously, but it's not even like they've had to work really hard to create those chances. It's like Gvardiol's with a really good crossing, Doku a really good crossing. Just more of those. Wait to think Brentford finish the season because it stumped me. I don't know if we're going to get 15th or 8th. I think I've got you around 10th-ish crunch, I think. I haven't got you lower mid-table. I think I've got you like mid-table. Before we go back to the action chats, we'll have one last sneak peek of Evie. Next to Pushin. Your assistant manager got really angry. Well, you would be, because a manager's job, the whole point of a manager's job is to get their players to the goal line. It's then on the players to finish. You know, it's a manager's job to create the chances, to set up his team in a way where it can create efficiently and regularly. It's up to the players to finish them. It's simply never happening, Tom. I should make like an Eevee transition. Oh my god. That's such a good idea. I'm going to make an Eevee transition. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do it. I don't know if you're a sliding one or a pep one. Yeah, we're going to go with... Oh my god. Eevee, you're going to be famous. Oh, she's so sweet. Thank you for following Man City 0921. I'm pretty sure you support Man City, but do correct me if I'm wrong and let me know.
What is your shoe size?
Let me know your shoe size. Normally I have, so I've got the audio off just because, you know, I don't want to listen to any commentary if it's not like on my TV, basically, just because it might fuck up with the stream. So I'm just listening to the background music. I'm pumping through that. The lo-fi. It's quite nice. It's quite chilled out. I like it. I like it. Less of that. Yeah, guys, so today's debate of the day, who is going to be the best Premier League signing of the window and who's going to be the worst? Based just off this season, not based on anything in the future. Lil Fox, I'm pretty sure I've got your shoe size, mate. There you go, we have kicked off. You support Man City, beautiful stuff. I support Man City as well, mate, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, come on, up the lads, get it up you. Get it up you. Right, Doku. Oh, has Doku scored? I'd be very happy if that's happened. Let's have a look at this. Gvardiol somehow get the assist, mate. I like Doku a lot. I think Doku is... I think I said this after the Fulham game. Doku is very quickly going to become one of my favourite players. Oh, this is nice from City. Into... Well, he doesn't score from here, does he? That would be outrageous. What a goal! How has he done that then? Oh, it's the little owl celebration. What a guy. Oh. How has he done that? And the reason why is like one of my. I think it's gonna be one of my favorites. It's because he reminds me of Leroy, and Leroy was one of my favorites. Musty's got the link, Jack. Musty has got the link. Look at that. Leave Sufal for dead. That's a lovely finish, by the way. That is gorgeous. That was Bernardo Silva with the assist in the end. I was like, there's no way he's going to score from there. Surely, surely, surely. Cuts inside, beats Sufal, bam. Banana says, very surprised how quickly adjusted to the Prem physicality from League 1. Well, I guess one of the benefits of coming from League 1, Banana, is that League 1 is a very physical league. Doku scored, Mo. It is a very physical league generally. So, thankfully, from a physical perspective, it's not too terrible. It might be the one he's pinned in the football chat one, Jack. Yeah, Jeremy Doku. Boom. Love that from you. Surfer Score says Alvarez. It's incredibly wrong. It's definitely Doku. Sorry, did you tell me what shoe size you were, mate?
What is your shoe size?
Oh, sorry, an Alvarez assist. I thought it was Bernardo. My bad. That is my bad. Alvarez. God, I should probably get Alvarez in my team, shouldn't I? That's my bad. I saw a small white player and I thought it was Bernardo. He passed it with his left foot as well, didn't he? I guess that's also why I thought it was Bernardo. But there we go. Lovely stuff. God, I'm missing out on so many points not having Alvarez in my team, clearly. Oh dear. Why couldn't we have just kept a clean sheet? Well, there we go. That's another really good chat. Size 14. Wow, you've got very big feet. You know what they say about big feet? I make this joke every time. What do they say about big feet, guys? What shall I call you, mate? Do you want me to just call you Man City? Or would you rather me call you something else? Well, you think that, Mo, but he's actually, he prefers playing on the right. So, normally he wouldn't really be cutting in from that left-hand side. But the thing is, he can do that. Again, Mo, you would know this if you watch my Doku analysis video. Go watch after this. It's like 8 minutes. Exactly, Mo. Well done. It's 8 minutes long. Oh, you Shaq. Yes, Man City. Can you confirm you just want me to call you Man City? Doku's goal was excellent, by the way. I can call you Man City if you want, but, you know, it's not very personable, is it? Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I'd rather call you a name. Not a mean name. Not like, you know, I don't know, Knobhead or something. Shut up, Mo. Here is Bernard. Kyle. Call him Shaq. Call me Grunge. Okay, Grunge. With your size 14s. How tall are you, if you don't mind me asking? You're in, mate. Size 14. Look at that. Should we get a little close up? Boom. You've made it. There you are. Evidence. I'm happy Kevin Shade scored his first big up. 6'4". Yeah, you're a tall man. You are a tall boy. That might be the biggest shoe size we've got. City are definitely going to win now, says Mo. Again, we should. Really good to get that early goal. Because I think, Mo, you mentioned on the phone in that what you don't want is a situation where you sort of get to like the 75th, 80th minute and it's still 1-0 to West Ham. Because then that's when it's just, you know, everyone back to the wall, defending for their lives, siege mentality sort of vibe. I'm only a foot taller. But you're called Little Fox. Cat walked into my room and we scored. Coincidence? I think not. Indeed. I'm going to give Evie that goal. Oh, she'd be... I'd show her, but I can't really show her right now because if I go back to Evie cam, then the timer will fuck up because I've not... Oh, an inch taller, not a foot taller. I don't know what channel it's on the US, Grunge. Little Phil cutting in. West Ham clear it. Thank you so much for following TTV. Wait, is that the TTV? Is that just a different account? I know we've got someone else called that. Rodri, don't lose it there. Well done, mate. Thank you for that, Jack. Love that from you. But yeah, I don't know. If you go to the Premier League app, Grunge, it will show you. Hello, TTV. How are we? If you're watching on the TikTok, there's over 200 of you there. I'm not replying to TikTok chat because it's simply too small. Twitch chat's right there and easy for me to see. Come over to the Twitch or the YouTube, which I can see both. The YouTube link is in my TikTok bio. Twitch is just LNobbins. Oh my god, Alvarez. Oh god, has he missed a sitter or something? Keep up, says Jack. Which Alvarez, though? But there are two... But that's the thing, I don't even know because there are two Alvarezes. So I don't even know which one you're talking about. There's going to be a goal here, and it's going to be either City's out. I mean, City have a free kick, so I'm hoping it's a City Alvarez goal. Oh, sure. Has Alvarez ever scored a free kick for City? Oh my god, this might be perfectly suited. I've seen what he means, says Jack. I'm still behind. What an L. I hate 3 p.m. kickoffs, man. I hate being behind you guys so much. Even if I got like even if I did it legitimately with like a VPN and all, and bought like an American subscription package, I'd still be behind because it's the internet. Right. I'm hoping this is from a I mean, this is from distance, man. That's like 40 yards out or something. Oh no, he hit the post. Oh no, I thought he was going to score. Oh, I'm upset now. I thought it was going to be a goal. Well, I've been cock teased. Oh, what a shame. The cat is cute now, Bread. Oh, what a shame. Hits the post from that free kick. So close. What AIDS, man. Here is Phil. Released by Kyle. I was even behind the stream in the first half, so I turned it off. I'll try to like refresh it maybe. See if that helps. I don't know why I'm always behind when it comes to highly legitimate streams. I don't know why that is. Because I mean, even if I use the same link, it still pops me behind sometimes. It's very frustrating. Spent all halftime shitting looking for a new stream. Oh, God. Haaland scored. We haven't wasted our money. I thought it was offside. Has Haaland missed another... Haaland better not have missed another sitter, I swear to God. Oh, my God. Haaland... That's a good save, to be fair, by Areola. That is a good save, to be fair. That wasn't the easiest chance. Yeah, no worries, Jack. Oh, on another day, Haaland would have a hat-trick. God, this is so frustrating. Oh, dear. Well, at least we go back to top of the table. But yeah, this is a game that, at this stage, it is 2 points dropped. Let's be honest with ourselves. It is 2 points dropped. Yeah, love that from Yumo. It's a lovely ball. Again, it is a tricky chance. I do sort of expect a player of Haaland's quality to bury that, though. It must be said. Call me Guardiola. Yeah, it's really tricky. But, again... Haaland's a world-class striker. I expect him to score that. Hello, TTV. Are United still losing? Can we confirm? Or did they actually score? Wait, Brighton have scored again? Are you joking? Can someone give me an update on the scores around the grounds if there has been a goal in them? What is occurring? In fact, why don't I just get it on Google? That's what I'll do. Idiot. You stupid idiot. Premier League fixtures. Into the acrobatics. Maybe. It's so on my thing it still says Palace are beating Villa 1-0. Oh, it's at Villa as well. Spurs is still 0-0 there. If Maddison could score a goal in that game, that would be great. And it is 2-0 Brighton. Wow, at Old Trafford. One absolute shambles. I hate Teabag. What is wrong with United, man? I don't care if you're not got your full strength squad out. Like, you shouldn't be losing 2-0 at home against anyone. This is Man United. That is quite funny. There we go. Welbeck and Pascal Gross. Big up to the Brighton. Big it up, big it up. Gvardiol. If you could score Gvardiol and a Kanji assist, Ten Hag is a bold fraud. You're not wrong. I'm selling Bruno. This guy's not it. I had him for one match week against Arsenal. I don't know why I thought that was the right time to have him in, and now I've just got rid of him. I've just said, sack this off. Right, 35 minutes. I mean, there's time for either team to win, really. I'd be happy with the Maddison goal. I've captained him for FPL. I've captained him. I took Haaland out for this week. I didn't think this would be a game with that many goals. I did think we'd get a clean sheet, though, today. Can't lie. Oh, dearie me. Antonio's in, is he? Oh, Edison does so well. Well done, Edison. Antonio with the heavy touch. Edison saves the day. And that's where he comes in clutch, guys. Shot prevention will always be better than shot stopping. I don't want anything to do with United in FPL. Totally agree, Mo. It was like Liverpool last season. I didn't have any... I think I had Trent in that game week where he scored against Bournemouth. And apart from that, I didn't have any Liverpool players basically the whole time. Because I just didn't trust them. Right, here is little Phil. Finds Kyle. He can float a ball. And there's so many West Ham bodies there. Rodri lines one up and on his weak foot. No, that's not going in, mate. It's not got to the stage where we need to rely on pop shots from outside the box, Rodri, on your weak foot. It's fine. Diaz did well to put him off enough, indeed. And again, like, not only my highly legal ways of watching and viewing this game delayed, they also just keep buffering. It's really annoying. Can that, like, stop happening? I'm sorry, but I've probably got the best internet of anyone on the Twitch right now in the chat. Why am I always behind? I don't like it. Oh, Evie's still sleeping. What a cutie. Right, let's try it again. Let's try a different... Maybe if I try a different one, maybe that'll work. No, it still goes to this, you know, knobcast. Mo, I don't need better internet. My internet is perfectly adequate. In fact, it's better than adequate. It's actually exceptional. A ball into Doku, but I've paused. So, you know, I don't actually know what's happened. Doku apologizes. You don't have to apologize for anything, mate. Don't worry about that. Or does he? Good ball through by Rodri into Doku. Wins a corner. Don't apologize, mate. You win a corner. My download is like 500. My upload is like 60. Don't disrespect Egyptian internet. I'm with Talk. I'm with Sky, but I'm with their ultra fast package or whatever. So as I say, it's really fast. It's just a thing. Why would I do that, Jack? I'm not Zoomer. Can Spurs please score a goal? Maddison, you letting me down? Oh my god, Haaland maybe should do better there as well. How many chances, Haaland? How has he not scored? It's not the easiest, but again, I expect Haaland to do better. Come on, Erling, you're making me look bad. Idiot. Yeah, so it sounds like it's the same package as mine then, if that's the case now, Fred. Wan-Bissaka was sick. He got benched. Who's playing at right back then, Teb? Is it Dallo? Spurs need to wake up. They're at home against Sheffield United. What are they playing at? They're not playing football, that's for sure. Right, Kanji, don't make a pig's ear of this one, please. Thank you. Little Phil, flick on. West Ham retain it, though. And this is looking dangerous. This is looking very dangerous. A Kanji, mate! Oh my god, I thought they actually scored. I actually thought they scored. I don't know what Akanji's playing at in this game. How expensive is what, Mo? We give away the ball again. Akanji doesn't really know what he's doing. Was that a save? It wasn't a save. Unless you're talking about something else. United to make my weekend depressing again, says Luke. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Hey, there's time to turn it around. Akanji. What's it? Okay, apparently Edison's made... Remember, guys, I'm not where you are at. Delay your responses if you are watching, please. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's a very good save from Edison. Goodness me. I can't wait for Teabag to die, to be honest. West Ham are just set-piece FC, aren't they? This is, like, ridiculous. I love Matt Hummels. Why is that, Jack? What's he done now? It's a good save by Edison. Well done, mate. There's a weird myth that Edison's, like, bad at shot stopping, and it's just not true. Like, he's not bad by any means. Good work by Lil Phil, flicking it onto Alvarez, who wants to play in Doku. Doku's got to try to beat Bowen. Is that a good tackle by Bowen? It looked like a foul to me. Referee says no. Okay, fairs. I thought that was a foul on first viewing. Doku certainly thought it was. But there we go. Right. You can if you want, Tab. Hello, Kian. How are we? If you want to, Tab. That would be maybe. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter because you don't know how delayed I am anyway, so it's largely irrelevant. Rodri, that's why Maguire would have been decent for West Ham. Him, Zuma, Suchek on the end of Ward-Prowse set pieces. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Nah, don't do it, Tab. It's fine. It's chill. It's chill. Right, come on, Phil. Picks it up here into Kyle. I don't know why I say Kyle like that. Oh, I know, because it's a meme. Yeah, but even the time is wrong, Tab, because the stream keeps on buffering. So it's even more so than that. Alvarez again is. I'm not saying he's played badly, but he's sort of again in those moments he demonstrates that he's not a midfielder. I'm excited to see if Morpay starts today for Brentford. Do you think he will, Crunch? That's what I have done, Angus, by 10 seconds. But I'd have to delay it by like 90 seconds for it to be meaningful. And then and we've done that in the past before, and you send a message, I see it 90 seconds later and respond to it. It's just not a fun time. It's not, it just makes it even more AIDS. This is why it's always AIDS. If City are playing a 3 PM away, it's going to be an AIDS stream. If it's at home at 3 PM, it doesn't matter because I'm at the game. Right, 28 minutes for City to score. I mean, on the surface, a draw at West Ham isn't terrible. It's just terrible in the circumstances. Look at that, we've missed 5 big chances. We've had 5 big chances, we've missed all of them. Look at the attack momentum bar. It's been all City. This is 2 points dropped in the context of this game. If it was an even game, or, you know, West Ham were threatening more, I'd be like, okay, fair enough, but it is a little bit mental how wasteful we've been today, and as I say, for me that would be 2 points dropped for sure. Oh, West Ham with a set piece. It's looking dangerous. Oh, Gvardiol, I think that was with the clearance. Oh, sorry, Kyle Walker with the clearance. Get rid of it, Julian. Oh, Julian, why didn't you clear it properly, mate? If this goes in now, Julian, you are simply to blame. Antonio, well defended by Akanji. Can we please get it out of our box? Please and thank you. Doku, be strong against Soufal. Be strong. He is. He outmuscles him. Good work. And he takes him on and he beats him. And that's a yellow card all day. That should be given as a yellow. Well, yeah, to be fair, Mo, he's not a midfielder, is he? That's his weakness. That is his weakness in that position. Doku's still down. Keep playing. Just keep playing. Come on, Doku, get up. You know, you being on the floor is not beneficial to the team output. When your goals are bringing on Martial, big it up, big it up. FM draft, what does that mean? Doku's back. See, there we go. Good. We're all back. We're fully fit. You need to be up and at him. Up and at him. Trying to... Oh, that's a lovely ball into Alvarez. But then, yeah, then he doesn't really know what to do with it. This is why people will say he shouldn't play midfield. To be fair, he's not going to get better if he doesn't play that role. It's absolutely fine when it comes to, like... Oh, what? Was that Gvardiol with his weak foot? What a save that was by Areola. It's in FM. Everyone has a certain budget and you have to pick a team. It's a good save. Not quite in the corner. Fulham are winning 1-0 apparently. Big up the Fulham. Well done, Phil. Into Bernard. Keep that alive, Bernard. Oh, you lost it. Come on. Who are Dortmund playing, Jack? Oh, get up. It's not a foul. They've kept it in, have they? Fair play. Oh, never mind. It's a City ball. Nice. Kuz and Benrahma are coming on to Snarmbread. I haven't really seen much of Paquetá, to be fair. I want to see him play. I think we should know how much work we have to do to get him back to his goal-scoring form. Morpay. Yeah, because he didn't really have any goal-scoring form at Brighton. Is that Souček coming off? Apparently so. Dortmund winning 4-2. Excellent. Are Bayern going to have another stinky season, even with Kane? If so, is it Dortmund? Yeah. I also can't see Luton staying up. I think they'll be bottom or second from bottom for sure. To be honest, I don't want them to go down, but I do think that will happen. Nunes is coming on, by the way. Foden's off. That's a shame, because when he's been able to get on the ball, he's been good. Nunes is on, though. Let's see what he can do. I will be making a future YouTube video about him at some point. I'm just not in a rush to do it, because I need to watch more games of his yet for Sporting, etc. They'll still end up winning it on the final day again. And Haaland is off. It's still 2-0 there. Alvarez is down. Well, if you're down, get off the pitch, mate. To be honest. Off to the Allianz to get bummed, yes. Oh, is it Bayern you play next week? Or City only play Red Star at home? Quite a nice fixture, considering, you know, our current injury situation. Yeah, United will get torn apart, I feel like. Oh, Suchek, if you're staying on, stay on. If you're getting off, then get off. What's that phrase? Either piss or get off the pot? Wouldn't be surprised if Luton set a new lowest points record. Don't see anyone losing to Luton apart from Sheffield and Everton. It's a good point. It could definitely happen. Gorbridge is fuming. I bet he is. I assume he's starting Haaland against Bayern. Don't mind having your hardest game first. I would if we were in an injury crisis, that's all. And puzzled by Spurs' performance. Yeah, so far they're still yet to score against what really should be relegation fodder at home. Which is weird considering how exciting they've been so far this season. Right, we're in their box again. Alvarez with the turn. Oh, nearly fell to Nunes, I think that was. Did Nunes come on in the Fulham game? I can't remember. I think he may have done, but I can't actually remember. If he did, it was like late on in the game. Right, yeah, so West Ham made some changes. City have made some changes. I don't really understand the City change of taking off Foden, because as I say, every time he got the ball... Oh, Doku's done so well there. Beating his man twice. But he couldn't beat him the third time. Yeah, Doku is very exciting, man. Right, Kanji, don't fuck it up. But there you go, well done. It's still 1-0 to Palace against Villa. 1-0 here. 1-0 to Fulham against Luton. 0-0 Spurs Sheffield United. United losing at home against Brighton 2-0. What is occurring? He didn't come on. So this is his debut, is it, Jack? Lineups in a minute. Get excited. You have to tell me what you think about it when they come on, when they come out to Crunch. Is that out of play? Yes, it is. We brought on Phillips and said, oh yeah, Phillips came on, to be fair, looked quite good for like that, what, like 5 or so minutes. I mean, Oscar Bob looked really fun as well. Just pop on Bob and play Doku and Bob on the wings. That's a recipe for fun. Villa have been disappointing in this so far. Yeah, Villa have been, every single season I keep thinking, oh yeah, they're going to like, you know, properly challenge for sort of like, you know, top 5, whatever, top 6. And then they just sort of be shit. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I know Newcastle's not an easy place to go, but they got battered. They're losing at home against Palace, who are just mid-table fodder. Right. We're not really creating at the same rate in this second half, I will say that much. We've only had one... We've only missed one big chance in this second half, chaps. It's Bob with 2 Bs, and he's Norwegian, would you believe it? It's definitely a City ball, isn't it? No? Apparently not. What a shame. Got all these foreign names and then Bob. Yeah, I know, it's great. Oscar Bob. Norwegian under-21 player. Saw him very briefly, and he's a very dribbly boy. But he shat himself when he had the chance to score. He tried to pass it to no one. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't like the fact that Foden got taken off. I think Alvarez probably should have got taken off. Because as it stands. There's a little bit of a disconnect between the midfield and the attack, which I'm not too pleased about. Okay, Walker trying to pop forward. Standard football today's been a bit off. International break. Probably HDB, yeah, probably. That's probably a fair assessment. I've just realised Nunes has Cancelo's old number. No disrespect to Sheffield United, we should be dominating. Exactly, Little Fox, exactly. Spurs really should be, especially the way they've started. Angus, he did. He is a very dribbly boy, and then he was in front of goal, and then he shat a brick. Because he got himself into a really good goal-scoring position via his dribbling, and then he just like didn't take the shot. He panicked. He shat himself, you might say. You might say it, I don't know. Right, come on, City. Let's not drop 2 points here. I know we normally start slowly, so it's whatever, but ideally, I don't want to drop the points. Haaland fouled there? No? Okay, apparently not. Gavardio's got to get back. Indeed, he does. The switch is on there, though. Walker, win that. Well done, Kyle. He's brought in Hannibal. Right, okay. I mean, the game's over, isn't it? Oh, it's a 72nd minute. 3-0 is it, actually? What are United doing? Docky, you better not be offside, mate. He isn't, thank God. Up against Soufal. This is how the first goal went in. Oh. Jack, that is a perfect description of Bob. He just needs to get rid of the shitting part of his play out, and then he'll be a great player, to be honest. Haaland, great hold-up play, but then can't find the pass. What a shame. That's poor from Rodri. I think he should do better there. Akanji stepped up for 0 reason. Puts Walker in a sticky situation up against Benrahma. Walker's going to... Oh, that's so good from Kyle. He's so good, Walker. Oh, people saying they didn't want him to extend. Who? An 8-year-old pensioner that can't control their bowels. Well, that's it. No more pay. Bit different to the usual formation. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it, City. We're being very sloppy now. We're being sloppy, boys. Who scored that third goal then? Let's have a look. 3-0. João Pedro. Christ. Village will be happy. Interesting how Pep wants direct wingers after selling Borges. I think maybe the difference is, though, that Doku isn't just... I mean, I don't know anything about Borges, but Doku isn't just... I mean, Jack, you know this watching the Doku video. He isn't just a direct, pacey winger. He's also a player who can slow it down and play safe balls and is more than comfortable doing that. And his dribbling success rate so high. Spurs are actually losing. Oh my God, I'm actually mudded. I used my free hit to get a Spurs goalkeeper and a Spurs defender in my team. What is going on? God's sake. I'm absolutely bottled. Oh God, West Ham are actually coming forwards here. This is dangerous. There we go. Well done, Ruben. Doku get there ahead of Soufal. Well done. Hannibal scored, has he? What is going on in that game? Ah, Spurs, what are you playing at? Don't lose. Yeah, it's 3-1 to United. It hasn't updated to 1-0 to Sheffield United for me yet. Yeah, Toby. I put in Van der Ven and their keeper. Vitario, is he called? It's not appearing on my screen yet. Hello, Harrison. How are you? The Tunisian Pirlo. Yeah, Hannibal scored. What a guy. Yeah, there you go. Sheffield United have scored. Wow. Oh, my FPL has actually been mudded beyond belief. Nunes. Alvarez. This might be dangerous from City. Bernardo, here's Alvarez, edge of the box. Little clip. Falls to Bernardo, does it? Yes, it does. Yes, get in. I wonder what happened there. I thought it was going to give up. I thought Haaland got the end of that. Boom. I didn't know what was happening there. We have scored. Huge. Great. Okay, amazing. Well done, Bernard. I did not know what was going on there. But I thought that Haaland was going to try to get a little tap in at the end and be offside, so that's why I was confused. There we go. Jack, it's not my fault. Bernardo has scored. Love that. Is that what you predicted, Mo? That's quite funny. Let's have a look, see if he's offside. Comes to... Who's it come to? Oh, he's well onside. It's not even close. And Haaland let it go. Alvarez double assist. Yeah, I mean, I what's it? I was having to go for his creativity, you know, in the midfield. But when it comes to the final third area, that's what he can do. Look at that again. Haaland could have claimed that for himself. He could have scored. He could have claimed that for himself. I love that from Haaland. He let Bernardo have the goal. Huge. That's his first Premier League goal this season. We are justifiably winning. Or was it Hannibal Screamer? Lovely work. Who is coming for that assist record? Yeah, Jack. A good point, Mo. I don't actually know. That's a very good point. I assumed he wasn't. Maybe he was, and maybe that's why he left it. Either way, it's good IQ work. I'll never forget that that Nani goal. Where he just robs Ronaldo of a really good finish because he wanted it himself. Oh. Dear me. Again, if you're watching on the TikTok, there's hundreds of you in there. I'm not reading TikTok chat. It's my phone is physically too far away from the screen. If you want to get involved in the chat, Twitch and YouTube is your best bet. YouTube is LNobbins. Link in bio. Twitch is also LNobbins. Yeah, Walker is inverting. What a man. I mean, he notoriously cannot do this, and yet here we are. I thought it was going to be a... I'm surprised that Gvardiol's not been given a chance in that inverted role yet. Because I'm convinced he can play that really well. Nice touch by Alvarez. I can't get over that scoop little finish. I just... Bernardo had no right to get to that. It was in between two West Ham defenders who probably should have done better. I'm glad I've still got quite a few people to play, says Toby. I mean, I'm mudded. I wasted my free hits on on a Madison captain, throwing all my oh, I'm so upset. Throwing all my eggs into the Spurs basket. I don't crunch, but that's really cool. Interviewing Frank, that is sick. I'd love to interview like Guardiola one day. I have interviewed a City legend before, Tommy Booth. That was sick for my Colin Bell documentary. That was such a surreal experience. What's that, Jack? He's got a good shot on him and a good cross. Who, Gvardiol? Is that who you're talking about, Jack? Oh, sorry, I like Gvardiol being high and wide. I know, ideally, I want Gvardiol in that left back, left centre half role, you know, progressing, but I still would like to see him in the midfield. I've captained Madison because I'm an idiot. Is that Suchek game booked for that? Interview the Noblets? Oh dear. Right, 11 minutes. Can you believe we've had 6 big chances in the game? We've taken 1 of them. I'm done supporting United TTV. Yeah, but look, but a Patreon video will be coming out with my predictions. Maybe this weekend I'll look at recording that. My updated predictions because... True, Mo. Because... I mean, I did them for the podcast, but I always like to do them after the transfer window as well. Because before the transfer window ended, I had United in 3rd, Liverpool 5th. I'm almost definitely going to be having United in, like, 5th at the absolute highest. Their transfer window's not been as good as I thought it was going to be. Onana's the worst. Wait, what? What's he done? What has he done? Yeah, I bet you could, Toby. You're not having it. You can't have it. You're not allowed to have nice things. Once our 8 injured at the back, we'll go on a winning streak. I don't know. I've not been filled with every single United game I've watched this season, I've not been filled with confidence. It's really good from City just keeping the ball. As I say that, they lose it. Oh, yeah, but was he at fault for any of the goals? West Ham pass it nicely when they have it. I'm a bit disappointed with West Ham, to be honest. I'm not expecting them to go for the jugular. I'm not expecting them to, you know, try to dominate the midfield battle. But, oh, that's cool, Crunch. That's cool. But I think you can take more of the game to City, especially at home. Haaland doesn't miss another sitter, has he? I'd be so upset. I feel like Ranić was understating the open heart surgery. Feels like we need a whole complete new body. Yeah, well, it's toxic from top to bottom, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Well said. Mo just can't help himself. It's the same backline that got through. Yeah, but was he at fault for any of the goals? Tears, I'm only in the 81st minute. Oh, Kurt Zuma. I thought it was quick on FIFA, though. Interesting ball by Bernardo. Oh my god, Zuma is so slow. Christ, I've just seen it now. Oh my god, Haaland, mate. I mean, to be fair, that's a tricky one. Like, it hits, you know, keeper does well to be in the right position. Haaland, it was a very close proximity. I'm not going to criticize him for that. It's mainly the first two I criticize him for. Yeah, Haaland, on another day, could have scored 4 or 5. Realistically. Second one kind of first, third he could have done better, Fairs. Walker, again, it's a good ball by Walker, but Areola does really well. He positions himself quite far out, takes the risk, and it means there's not much of a clearance between Haaland and Areola, so there's not much distance for the ball to travel. So it means, it means he can sort of smother it. Edison smothers that. Well done. Right. It's currently 2-1 to the City. 8 minutes to go for me. Probably like 2 minutes for everyone else. It's 1-0 to Fulham against Luton. Spurs losing at home against Sheffield United. Mental. Villa losing at home to Palace. United losing. In fact, apart from Fulham, and Liverpool won away today as well, didn't they? The only team winning at home in the Premier League today is Fulham. Everyone else has lost or is losing. When was the last time that happened? I mean, there are still games to come, but when was the last time like a Premier League match week ended where every single game was in which the home team failed to win, or when every single away team won? Apart from Fulham, that's what's happening. Late James Maddison brace for my FPL question mark? No, probably not. Son has been poor today, which is a shame because it was so good against Burnley. Oh, Edison, don't toy with my heart. There's something about Fulham that I don't like. Interesting, Jack. Care to elaborate? I've been happy with Nunez's. I've just noticed how like lanky Nunez is. That's going to be good for pouncing, as Twitter tacticos call it. I guess it's not incorrect to call it that, to be fair. Look at him. Look at his strides. Look at his long legs. What a man. Oh, a Haaland goal just to end it off after all these lost chances, missed chances would be great. And this is after he scored a hat-trick, by the way, and was unbelievable. It's just one of those days for Haaland. It's one of those days. Can't score 3 goals every time. Man United downfall's coming soon. I think it's here. You don't know what. Fair enough. Brighton getting Europe. I think I predicted Brighton to get Europe before a ball was kicked, and that hasn't changed. That's a lovely ball into Nunez. It's a good tackle, though, into good interception. Falls here to Julian. Oh, behind for Haaland if he's onside here. He plays it back to Doku. It's a good from City. Just keep... Oh, Gvardiol gets fouled. Oh, thank God. I thought he just gave the ball away like an idiot. That's good work, mate. Let's slow the game down. Let's slow the game down. All that matters right now is the victory. We should have won it in the first half. That didn't happen. Shut up, Toby. I hate you. The Taff man, thank you so much for the raid, mate. Let me know what football team you support. I support Man City myself. Let me know who you support. I'm assuming you support football anyway. Danny Ings is coming on. Guys, be prepared. I'm mocking him now. Watch him score a hat-trick. Welcome the Taff man and all his Tafflets. That's what your followers are called. I've decided. Viva la Taff man. What a boy. Or girl. I'm not sexist. God. Well done, Doku. You're a Liverpool fan. Beautiful. Oh, what work by Doku. Oh, good defend him. You're a Liverpool fan. Excellent stuff, mate. You must have been happy with the result today. Cheeky 3 points in the bag. Where do you think you'll finish this season, Taff? I'm going to call you Taffy. Oh, Akanji, please don't break my heart. Or Walker, whoever that was. I think it was Akanji. Yeah, it's Akanji, 25. Oh, Edison, that's beautiful. West Ham are finally pressing high. It only took until the 85th minute for that to happen. About time what? Wait, Mo, why am I being insulted? Oh, wait, it's Haaland actually scored. Mo, you can't help yourself, can you? You just can't help yourself. Here we go. I don't really care if it's fine. Here we go. It's Bernardo, and here is Haaland, and there's the goal. Boom. Finally. So it turns out, not having Haaland in the team and not captaining him was a massive mistake. Well done. He finally gets his goal. It only took him 5, 90% probability chances, but there we go. Who cares? Haaland got the goal. He's coming for that consecutive golden boot. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think it's fair to say that City absolutely deserve. I mean, 3-1 is 3-1 is a very kind score for West Ham. A very kind score. Very good finish. Bernardo with the assist. Takes it on his strong foot. Past Areola. Bam. Beautiful. Gorgeous goal across Areola. I love those finishes where it goes across the keeper. Oh. Definitely top 4 easy. Really easy, do you think, Taff? Yeah, that was great. Well done, Erling. And that is going to be game. And now we can relax. Let's go to EV Cam. Let's go to EV Cam, just because the timer doesn't matter now. It's irrelevant. Oh. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh. I love her so much. That's my kitten. Yeah? Oh dear. 3 late goals. Who says no? I say no. Yeah? Yeah? Me, that's who. I'm going to need Haaland to stop before my FPL is in danger. The quality of this camera is actually quite decent, isn't it, to be fair? Be shocked if not, says Taffman. Fair enough. I don't think it's guaranteed, to be fair. I think you probably will be in there. Get Poznan on. Drop that Poznan. Drop it. Oh. Ooh, so cute. Anyway. Right, it may as well be full time. I will sort that out. That's an interesting City shirt. It is, I believe it's 1986. I can't remember the exact year, to be honest, but it's no way. It's like a maroon vibe. I should probably get, it's basically the Really Nice Brother sponsor. I should get the home equivalent. We've been good. It's just the way I'm playing City. I think you've been fine. I don't think you've been bad, but I do think that 3-1 is very generous because you have conceded a lot of chances. I think you've been fine going forwards. I think just defensively you've been too... I don't know. I appreciate you playing against City, but you should not be giving up 8 big chances in one game of football. I don't care who you play him. Yeah, Jeremy's been brilliant. I'm really happy with Doku. I've enjoyed this little Nunez cameo. Doku's been brilliant. Again, something different. It's brilliant. I love that. Rodri's booked. That's an L. Obviously scored the first goal. An unbelievable goal, by the way. Cuts inside, bam. Love that. Reminds me of Sterling, the way he approached it, but then actually got the finish in. Yeah, really, it should have been 6. That's probably a more accurate scoreline. But Haaland, Sergio Gomez is on. That's how you know the game is won. Yeah, Haaland just did not have his finishing. Haaland didn't have his finishing boots on today, and he still scored a goal. It is like Sheffield United, where again he didn't have his boots on, then he still scored. What a man! What a beautiful hunk of man. He must currently be leading the goal scoring charts. Surely that's a thing. Haaland did indeed score. And that is going to be game. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to follow. Yeah, Areola's saves have been keeping West Ham in this, to be honest. And also, Haaland's poor finishing, yeah. Another Chelsea bottle would be great, yeah. Yeah, you can't fault Areola. You couldn't ask him to do more. You can't expect him to save everything. Oh yeah, I've just noticed that it's been 29 shots. What? Right, I feel like I've not seen that in however long. When was the last time a team got 29 shots in a game? That seems like an extortionate amount. It shouldn't be. I don't think it was last season, though, Mo. I don't think it was last season. I think it's just been a weird thing in this season. It only happened a couple of times last season where we had a big chance and didn't score. Like, normally we create this many chances and we back them. Oh, Villa have equalised. Huge. Absolute scenes. in that mid-off. Fulham are still winning 1-0. United losing 3-1. The Knobcast, the podcast is going to be very fun next week. If you want to listen to me, be really happy about City winning and Gasky raging about United, follow the podcast. It's free. It's on Spotify, Apple, and also we put the clips on the YouTube if you don't want to listen to a full 40-minute podcast. This would be a different result if Alvarez didn't get a cramp, says DR. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure I agree with that, to be fair. Oh! Atletico Madrid casual losing 3-0 to Valencia. Good, hold that. Subbed off because of a cramp. What a guy. That sounds like a Moyes problem to me. I think we've created only slightly more in this second half than the first. It's been a similar amount. Oh, there we go. 6 minutes of added time. We're in the real world, we're in the 4th minute. I'm only, at the 2nd minute. City aren't impossible to beat at all. It's more than possible to beat City. Two things need to happen to beat City. You've got to catch them on an off day. And you've got to be, not faultless, but you've got to make sure you don't make any stupid mistakes, basically. And as I say, you've got to hope that City have an off day. Because if City are on it, then yeah, you don't have a chance. 12 minutes of Spurs. Come on, Maddison, get a brace. We're back tomorrow, by the way, guys. We are doing a bit of a different stream. We're doing an Arsenal-Everton watch-along. So I will be watching the game, but we're going to be playing The Walking Dead, the Telltales series. I'm really excited for that. It's like a quick time event game, and it's all about choices, and the decisions you make impact the story. So it's going to be great. This isn't Prime City, to be fair, DR. This is this is injury hit City. There's no Stones. There's no Grealish. There's no Kevin. Ball in for Haaland to chase. Does he win a corner? Nearly. Rico, is he coming on? What a man. A bit of a cheeky Lewis not debut. Cameo, that's the word I'm looking for. And this is two footballers with the best hair. Rico and Ake. I do think long-term Rico is just going to be an 8. I just don't think he's got the body to be an actual fullback. I think he'd get bullied too easily off the ball. Haaland's off. He's done his job. He should have scored more, but hey, he scored and won and killed the game off, so who cares? Yeah, this game, you might as well know this game's over. This is done. Love that. Shows the rest of the game. That's called copyright infringement. So no, I will not be doing that. I don't know why, but on like my phone camera, I've got like a sweaty FOD. On this one, I don't. What's that all about? I do like Oscar Bob. Already, I know it's very early days, but so all I can do is compare it to like the opening first few minutes that I saw of Palmer when he first burst onto the scene. I've been more impressed with Bob. Can't lie. He's been asked. I mean, he should have scored, but he should have scored more, DR. But hey, he scored. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Chris, end the game, ref, please. Just so we can confirm these. Just so we can have a look at the table and all its glory. This will be West Ham's first defeat of the Premier League as well. Oh, that's a nice touch into Julian. Sergio Gomez nearly put in a decent ball. Yeah, happy when Foden was on the pitch. Again, happy with his midfield performance. I know Alvarez got the assist, but I still think the Foden should have stayed on. I think that would have made more sense, but obviously it doesn't matter now. 12 minutes, anything to reward the silly Australian for good vibes. No, me watching it isn't an illegal act, Mo. In the same way that in Prohibition, it wasn't illegal to drink alcohol, but it was illegal to sell it. Yeah, but he scored a DR, so don't worry about it. Oscar Bob's up there with Lavezzi on my name list. I like Bastian Schweinsteiger as well. That's one of my favourite names. City deserve to bottle the title. No, it is illegal to pirate it, but it is illegal to. But it's not illegal to just view it. It's full time. There we go. Okay, great. Oi, don't foul Oscar Bob Paquetá, you little gambling prick. I'm only joking. He gets booked. There we go. Yes, chaps. Full time in the game. Very happy with that result. Really happy with the performance as well. We absolutely deserve to win. There's no way we deserve to be losing that game 1-0 at any point. So justice was served. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. So it's updated now. City go... I mean, it's a perfect start to City. 5 games played, 5 wins. City normally start slowly. They've decided to not start slowly this season and just win all their early games, which is great. Utopia, I don't know. Is he the Luton one? Is he the Luton keeper? I may have made that up. Yes, so that is that. Brighton are currently 3rd. It means Arsenal are 5th. I know they've got a game in hand. If they win that, they could shoot up to 2nd place, to be fair. United have played 5, and they are in 12th place. I mean, we know how shit Chelsea have been. If Chelsea just get a win, then they go ahead of United. That's how terrible United has been so far this season. Newcastle, very low down the table. I don't expect them to be there by the end of it. And yes, Spurs, as it stands, losing their first game of the season. It will mean that only... Oh, no, never mind. Brentford haven't lost yet either. So Brentford, Arsenal, Liverpool, City remain the only undefeated teams so far. Kazoo, what the hell? But there we have it. And there we go. Good times had by all, for sure, for sure. Guys, really hope you have enjoyed the stream. In fact, let's just go up here. And let's have one last... Oh, she's got a little paw. She's so cute. Look at her little paw. Oh, her little paws on the... Oh! I'm gonna die. Oh, I love her so much. Oh my god, I'm actually going to die. I'm actually going to die with cuteness. I need to take a screenshot of that for Mrs. Nobbins. Oh my god. End my existence now. Oh my god. She's so beautiful. Right. He did play very well against City as well. True. True. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, full time. I love my cat. That's why full time in the game. That's all good, isn't it? And it's a good time to be had if you are a City fan. Anyway, we will be back tomorrow. Everton versus Arsenal, and also watching. Watching that and playing Walking Dead. Wait, watch this. Oh, do it, you bitch. Oh, look at that. Zoom it out. Look at how cool that is. Again. Come on. Come on. Go down. Go down. Oh, what now? Spurs have equalised. Who was it? Was it Maddison? Look at that zoom in. I can zoom in by doing an L. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but there we go. Richarlison. Was Maddison involved at all? Or what? Anyway, I'm off. Have a lovely rest of your evening. I'm going to go get ready for date night, I suppose, because it's date night with Mrs. Nobbins. If you're new, follow the channel. If you're watching on the YouTube, leave a like on the video. I know, no, Kazoo, I know I do. That ain't going anywhere. Look at that. I don't know why I'm doing that because his face tracking's on. Villa have scored again. Oh, bloody Richard. Was Maddison involved on any level? For God's sake. But yeah, so basically the point of it, in fact, whilst I got you here, guys, let me sort of like talk through my process. So, I'm thinking the vibe of this can be that, let's say, for, you know, in the Sheffield United game, when I was really stressed and I was like walking up and down, that sort of thing. I'm thinking, like, if I'm really stressed, I need to walk around, I can do that by, like, you know, walking around and going like, that sort of thing. So I can do that. Oh yeah, but also, if you have a look over here, over here. There we go. So that's my tactical area, and the idea is that I can sort of show you. Mount. Oh, bloody Perisic, piss off. He's been booked, right? So my captain has shafted me. Yeah. So the point is going to be like a mounting system. I'm going to buy another camera, face down and forward facing. And the idea is that I can do that overhead analysis thing that I like to do, but I couldn't do it because there was too much space. But yeah, there we go. That's a thing. Look at how sweet you are, Evie. You're famous. Spurs scored again. Oh my god, what? Who scored? Who scored, chaps? What's going on? As if they actually were. Was it? Please tell me it was Maddison. Yeah, I'm definitely not on my knees, Jack. Who scored, guys? I need information. I need information. Was it Maddison? Was he involved? I need my captain to have done something. Please. Go sexy. Did Maddison get an assist? Did anything happen? Anything at all? Or are we just doomed to exist in abject misery? Someone could tell me. Yeah, that's the goal. Who got the assist? You fools. That's the information I'm after. Right, he scored the goal. Who got the assist? Modashol. Who? I don't know. Anyway, I'll find out later. Anyway. Oh, she's burning. Oh, I've got a foot. Anyway, guys, I'm off. Have a lovely rest of your evening, chaps. Bit of a segue there with the cat. Oh, she's so cute, though. Oh, I love her. Oh, I'm having fun. Let me have fun, guys. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Join our Discord server if you haven't already done so. Like and follow, etc., etc. Podcast about City's victory today and United's loss, more importantly, will be out next week. Until then, guys, I'm off. And yeah, Spurs won. Who'd have thought? Maddison doing shit all. Thanks for that, Maddison. Thanks for that. Goodbye, guys.